There are moments in music history that feel less like performances and more like open windows into the human soul. One of those moments came when Paul McCartney chose to honor his fallen friend, George Harrison, in the simplest way possible, by picking up a ukulele. It wasn't just any tribute. After Harrison's passing, McCartney made it a tradition to perform something stripped bare, with nothing but his voice, his memories, and the gentle strum of strings. The performance became a cornerstone of his concerts, but none struck deeper than the one at Anfield Stadium in 2008. There he stood, holding a single ukulele, letting the melody float through the night. In the crowd, Yoko Ono looked on as the Abbey Road classic transformed into something more than a song. It became a love letter, a farewell, and a reminder of a bond that could never be broken. Before the music began, McCartney spoke of Harrison's secret joy, the ukulele. He reminded the audience that few people knew just how much Harrison adored the instrument, to the point of joining the George Formby fan club. It was more than just a hobby, it was a piece of his heart. And with that, McCartney strummed the opening notes. Soon, the audience joined in, thousands of voices rising together, carrying Harrison's spirit higher with every word. Harrison's love for the ukulele wasn't a small detail, it was part of who he was. McCartney remembered dinners at George's house that always ended the same way. The ukuleles would appear, and suddenly, the night would turn into music, laughter, and echoes of old songs. That same devotion was recalled by Tom Petty, Harrison's bandmate in the Traveling Wilburys. Petty shared how Harrison once insisted on leaving 4 ukuleles at his home, even after Petty told him he already had one. Harrison just smiled and said it was better to keep extras around, because you never knew when the music might call for them. And perhaps the clearest glimpse into Harrison's heart came in his own handwriting. In 1999, he wrote that everyone should own a ukulele. He described it as light, joyful, and impossible to play without a smile. Some were carved from wood, others even from armadillo shells, but to him, they were all the same, instruments of happiness. He confessed that every ukulele player he knew was a little eccentric, but in the best way. His message was simple: collect a few, play them often, and never forget to enjoy life. Through McCartney's tribute, through Petty's memories, and through Harrison's own words, the ukulele became more than an instrument. It became a symbol of George Harrison himself, gentle, playful, quietly profound, and forever unforgettable.